Taurus, welcome to your Intimate Tarot reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. If you're new to my channel, you'd like to know why I read Intimate Tarot, specifically sexual energy, check out the description box, yeah? And for those of you returning, thank you so much. It's nice to see in the comments that feel, yay, it's Intimate Tarot, yay, it's great. I love it. I love that it's building traction. Thank you so much. It does serve a purpose, and that's exactly why I do it. I just find that, you know, it's anything that helps. That's my general opinion, right? So the more layers we can understand about ourselves, how it affects ourselves individually and relationships and so forth, so much the better, right? And that's great. I'm just so happy to see that people are excited for Intimate Tarot. I love doing it. And again, it just adds another layer to things, yeah? All right. What's going on, please? Show me that Taurian sexual energy. Ooh, your last general love reading was... it was quite the whopper, you know? Yours often can be. Sometimes they're very succinct, like a Capricorn reading, and then sometimes they can be very expansive. Okay. I never know. I never know with you sometimes. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please. Taurian sexual energy. What's going on? What's going on for the bull gang? What's up? Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. I'm so excited. Your full moon. Actually, yes, your full moon this year, which I learned just a couple weeks ago, will be on my birthday. How about that? November 19th. Full moon in Taurus on my birthday. What do I even do with all that magnificent energy? I don't even know. With your powers combined. Do you remember that? With your, oh my God, the Scorpio Taurus energy, stop it. Oh my God, what am I even going to do with all the energy? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please. I am psyched, all right? That full moon in Aries is just kicking my ass, honey. There's just so much going on, which is October 20th. Full moon in Aries. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Show me that Taurian sexual energy. What's up? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Taurus. What's up? There we go. All right, show me that recent past, please. Show me that recent past, please, for... Oh, here we go. Page of Cups, but why Taurus? Well, I have to tell you, compared to some of the other folks I've seen, this isn't so bad. I'll tell you, everybody's pulling the 9s and the 10s. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of... right in that opening. So honestly, this isn't bad comparative, because I don't know what the hell's going on, man. So many people are transitioning right now. Difficult things going on. You know, the Page of Cups, okay, fine, we'll take that. Could be that your heart space is small at this time. Could be that you're feeling emotionally reserved at this time. I don't know. Let's keep going and find out. Show me that, but that's past, but how past that is up to you. That could have been 10 years ago, that could have been yesterday, okay? Page of Cups, small heart space. Could be a little bit of messages. We'll see. We'll see. What's the current sexual energy looking like, please? But you're not, I'm not feeling it. Show me the current sexual energy, please. Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Taurus. What's up? What's going on? Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Taurus. What's up? What's going on? Yeah, man, we've had some whoppers. Oh, fuck off. 8 of Cups, yeah. Okay. That is the absolute definition of not feeling it. Sexually or emotionally. 8 of Cups, current sexual energy. It didn't start out great, and it's looking kind of succinct then. One might be most likely leading into the other. 8 of Cups here, current sexual energy, not great. You're not feeling it. 8 of Cups. It could be somebody is walking away from you. It could be that you are emotionally walking away from someone else. But there's the absence here. So obviously it's not just sexual energy. It's the cup, it's the water, so it's the emotional absence as well. Okay, who is surrounding? Who is surrounding, please? Who is surrounding? We're not feeling it. There's a distinct absence of feeling it. Okay, 2 of Cups. All right, someone whom you are connected with, soul bonded with, in person. To what degree or to what depth, I do not know, but you share a soul contract with this person. Water here. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You might have some of those placements in your chart. You know, someone whom you love. They love you. You love them. There is an emotional separation here. That's what I'm seeing. Whether or not it's in the physical or the mental or the spiritual, I do not know, but it's definitely water-based. Okay. So it's likely the both of you isn't feeling it. So far we have, other than your opening, I need to see why you started off with that Page of Cups, though. I think that's going to be very telling. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, honey? What is going on? Tell me the strengths, please. Show me the strengths in this connection. Show me the strengths, please, in this connection. Show me the strengths, please, in this connection. What's going on, please? Show me the strengths, please, in this connection. Page of Wands. It's just not enough. It's not enough. It's just not enough to sustain this, whatever this is. It's not enough to sustain, honey. It's too much pain. The strengths, not much. Page of Wands. Some curiosity, some messaging. There's just not enough to sustain. This Two of Cups, whatever the hell this is. We have a lot of emotional quality based on a couple of pages. That's not great. That's not great. Show me the obstacles, please, in this connection. Show me the obstacles, please, in this connection. Show me the obstacles, please, in this connection. Tell you, it's not you. It's everybody. I think the only person who had a really strong uptick in their energy was Scorpio. I want to say Sag. Cancer's was oddly beautiful and tragic, which is so very Cancer. Okay. Obstacles, please. But it wasn't exactly happy sun sign disposition, you know. It was still tragic. Okay, obstacles. Oh, pride. Ah, well, now we have the first major thing here. Okay, I was ready to say, this energy is not really giving me much to anchor. The obstacles, and that's rather substantial. The Emperor, card of Aries, and obstacles. So you could be dealing with Aries. You might have some Aries in your chart. The pride. The insistence. It's standing in the way. Somebody's pride and or insistence is standing in the way. Don't get me wrong. You know, the Emperor is trying to make the best decisions he can, not just for himself and his people, but also in that same vein of thinking, so too that they trample or overlook people in their ambition to do a lot of work. Okay. That's why they come off as a hard ass, or distant, or, you know, disjointed from their feelings, you know, their thoughts and feelings, because there's this idea of, I'm so busy, you know, I can't be bothered with anything else. And there's also that pride factor. I'm also Emperor, so I don't have to pay attention to that shit. So I don't know, but that's rather substantial. That's rather substantial energy in the obstacle category, I'm not going to lie. Let's take a look at the outcome, please. Somebody's pride getting in the way. Somebody's insistence that they don't have time for this. Somebody's insisting that they're too busy. Show me the outcome, please. What's the outcome, please, of this connection with Taurus and their person? Take what resonates, leave it. It's not your story. Don't force it to fit. Reverse energies as it applies. Collective reading equal collective application, which means it may or may not apply to you, in which case check your other placements or I'll have to catch in the next one. That's it. I know you're very good about that. A lot of signs aren't. All right? But I always feel the outcome here is love, the Lovers. All right? Powerful connection. The outcome. This could be new. This could be old. I don't know. I do not know. But we shall see. That's a hell of a thing. Who are either embracing a lover, if we can lower our defenses, that sense of pride, and I have to have things certain way, okay, a certain pathway, things have to be just so, they have to be just right, they have to, my way or the highway, okay, then this is possible. I don't know if it's this person or if it's someone brand new, all right, I don't know. There is emotionality here, but there's fragmentation as well. All right, let's see what the hell is going on. What is going on? Okay, show me what I need to see, please. What is the best possible clarification? Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. For Taurus, I do not know. Let's take a look. What's going on? The energy and also the insistence picked up quite drastically towards the end there, so that's curious. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification for Taurus. What's going on? What's going on? All right, we opened with the Page of Cups in this recent past. What's going on with this Page of Cups, honey? What's going on with that heart space? Why was it so small? Possibly shy. Five of Swords. Something didn't feel right. Yeah. It also for you, basically, the Five of Swords is I don't trust my heart, I don't trust my feeling, and also, by the way, my feeling's kind of small for this, or you reduced it because you couldn't trust a situation or you couldn't trust a person. So just in short, distrust. There's distrust here either for your feelings, because that is your Page of Cups, or somebody else's feelings. Okay, perhaps you simply do not trust the other person, or you do not trust yourself or your feelings. Okay, for somebody, a person, place, a situation, I don't know. But what is, okay, Eight of Pentacles, you tried to work with it, tried to compromise with it, but ultimately you could not trust it. It's very like you to try to compromise or work with somebody's energy to make it predictable, reliable, resourceful if you can't emotionally trust something. But you will try to work with it. But you could never really put more than a Page of Cups into the situation and or person because frankly you didn't trust them, but you did try to work with them. Or perhaps you did not trust yourself, but you still tried to work with somebody else, okay? As far as I can tell, the sexual energy was absent. On that part, we remained silent. Four of Swords. Long stretches of silence in between you and someone else. Okay. How recent that is up to you. But yeah, also the Four of Swords, getting someone to open up is like the jaws of life. Okay? About their real thoughts, their real feelings, what it is that they wanted, and so forth, how to move forward with Chariot underlying. You might be dealing with Cancer. You might have some Cancer in your chart. Some of that Eight of Cups, please, is the currents. Eight of Cups, show me that. Okay, Page of Cups, again with this fucking page. I'm so sick of seeing that page for you. I mean, I'm not surprised, but also P.S. I'm fucking sick of seeing it. So this is the inability to open up. We have all these big feelings, but we can't get them out. Okay, you see how this guy right here, he's frustrated, and in the background, he's in the foreground, he's frustrated, he's trying to get these big feelings. Here's again the Page of Cups. I got feelings, they're here, but they're so huge to me, I can't get them out. That's the thing about being a Page of Cups. That means it's immature emotional energy. I don't know how to get my big words or my big feelings out. And here we have the idea, the inclination of the idea, but how to commit it to actually verbiage, to get it the fuck out. So the current is like, no, we are disconnected from our emotions, and it's quite strong. The disconnect from our own emotions, our own feelings, our own ability to express ourselves is so very strong, and it's overtaking everything. I see you trying to work with somebody's energy, but it's just not taking. It's not taking. You know, we can't open up the feelings. You're causing pain by default, or you're causing an ending by default because we can't open up. See, somebody wants to, see, we have this Page of Swords, and here how we have all this lovely action energy that is both sexual and intense, right? We have the Knight of Wands going to the Magician. I know you want something, Taurus. But you can't open up to it. You're not in a space where you can open up to it, or you don't feel safe, or frankly, you don't trust this person. So you try to work with them, and in that respect, you're very similar to Pisces. Pisces has a similar MO pattern, where I don't know if I can really trust this person, but I'll keep them in my back pocket, you know, and try to work with them or be friends with them. And you can't. There's so much more that you want to say, but you cannot get the words out. You cannot get the expression out. You cannot get the feeling out. So you currently, yes, by all rights, that is going to cause you to become emotionally disconnected from somebody and cause you pain by default, because you can't, it's like you can't, somebody can't rip the fucking words out of you. You know, you can't, the only person who, you know, other people can make you feel feelings. That's part of being alive, is that people are going to provoke your feelings, but only you are the one who can really say if and when and how they're expressed. And I'm looking at a Taurus who is dying to express something but cannot, and causes themselves harm in the process, okay, of having these feelings. And I am very sympathetic. I am very sympathetic, Taurus. I understand all too well how very, very painful that is. And I know, and I just don't want you to hurt yourself unnecessarily. I don't. I think you want to be able to say, I want to trust you and I want to have feelings. But it hurts you to open up. It hurts you to open up. I do afraid that you are afraid of being hurt. Which is a normal fear for a lot of people, you know? That's a normal fear for a lot of people. I'm afraid, honey, I'm afraid that you're going to be hurt if you open up. And in so doing, you actually are hurting yourself. Okay, that's the price you pay for your silence. When you keep shit down and act like you don't care, or you can't deal with it, or you can't be bothered with it, you eventually cause yourself harm by default. That's what happens when we can't speak our truth, okay? It fucking hurts. You know, and if you cannot trust your own feelings for a person or situation, I understand you needing to take the time to sort it, but it doesn't look like anything's getting sorted here. Again, that part about opening up, see, I know, see, you're in that place of contemplation. The Hermit, let me know if you're dealing with Virgo. You might have some Virgo in your chart. It's in that place of contemplation. What exactly does this passion mean to me? So you see here we have the Hermit. Sorry, glare. He's contemplating that candle that has gone out. Are the feelings there? Is the passion there? Oh, yes, it is. I would say so, with some ferociousness too. That underlying is quite strong. Very strong attraction here. But it's also causing you pain because for some reason you cannot get the words out. And again, if you can't trust them, that's fine. But I see you trying to, honey, if this person can't convince you to trust them, you're never gonna. And also they can't. You either trust somebody or you don't. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, that's one of the reasons I think you keep them around, that maybe one day I can figure it out, or I can trust them, or I trust my feelings more in time, and you don't seem to. In fact, it's hurting you. The Two of Cups, or the person that surrounds you, who is this, please? Who is this Two of Cups, please, surrounding Taurus? The one that you are confused about. Two of Swords is over the Two of Cups. Literally the person that you share a soul contract with, a soul connection with, that easy I love you, you love me energy is literally the one you're undecided about. Two of Swords. I don't know what my feelings are for this person. I don't know if there's a soul bond here. I'm not convinced of it. I'm not convinced I have feelings for this person or situation. So it could very well be then that you are trying to talk yourself out of the feelings you naturally have. And again, in so doing, you cause yourself pain. And I don't want that for you, Taurus. I don't want that for you. And, you know, if you cannot, what was a soundboard? If you cannot soundboard your feelings off this person in a way that feels comfortable or natural to you, and what does that look like? That's a natural conversation people have about the easiest aspects of their feelings, to start soundboarding. Okay, this is how my feelings are starting to look like, and this is what your feelings are looking like, and you go back and forth in a natural exchange. So if you're not in a position where you feel you can do that safely with this person, I would suggest try talking to yourself first. I mean, literally, out loud. Get that shit out of your head and verbalize it. Okay, and that will help you articulate what it is that you are trying to say. So if you don't think that you can soundboard with this person about your feelings and where the struggle is and what's going on with you, then practice with yourself first. Always. Start. I know that sounds stupid, but you will be surprised and amazed at what you can achieve by verbalizing out loud. It is actually part of manifestation, is to actually speak up, not keep shit trapped in. Okay. How can you get anything done when you keep it on lockdown? So the Two of Cups, please. Anything else about the person surrounding? Six of Swords sideways. They're having a hard time figuring out if they should move on from you. You know? Because the communication's not there, or it's infrequent, or it's inconsistent behaviors, practices, and communications. The Page of Pentacles is sideways. So the communication's not good. They literally want to bring their warmth to you, but the delivery just can't be made. Okay. There you are. The King of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles to you. They would like to deliver that warmth to you, but the timing never seems to be right, or never seems to be good. In this deck, it's very interesting how the Knight of Pentacles is depicted. He's trying to give her a piece of unripened fruit. So in other words, the timing's never right for their warmth or their passion. They don't know how to deliver that to you. Like it's never good enough, or it's never right. And that's pretty much how they feel. So they're trying to figure out if they should move on from you. And again, honey, I know it's easier said than done about opening up, and that's why my advice to people all the time, if you're struggling with your words, then you need to go to the source of the problem, and that's you. Practice with yourself first. You will feel silly and stupid. That's because you're used to being quiet. Anybody who's afraid to talk out loud or speak to themselves, it's because they're so used to internalizing and keeping things to themselves that speaking out loud, God forbid, just makes them feel foolish. And I'm like, honey, that's one of the best ways to solidify your thoughts and your feelings is to speak out loud. It's one of the benefits of the arts. It just gets out. You give it room, you give it passage to get outside of yourself. You know, I strongly recommend that you do that. If you really truly struggle that much with your emotionality and the trust and all that other jazz, you've been hurt, I get it. You don't want to be hurt again. You want to keep this person around as a friend, but it's like trying to pry information out of somebody. It's like the jaws of life. It doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit them. And it's causing you unnecessary pain. I see it right here. And in fact, you're sitting here contemplating, I wonder if they even have feelings for me at all. Yes, they fucking do. They just don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to deliver those feelings to you. And so, yeah, they are contemplating fully exiting or not communicating with you anymore. They don't know what to do. They know the Two of Cups is here. There's literally a confusion about what to do with you, you know? And again, cross watchers, be careful. If you've been around my channel, you know how I feel about that. Okay? All right? I don't like when cross-watchers celebrate somebody else's difficulty or misery. That really pisses me off. I don't like it. The human struggle is real, and I have nothing but full respect and sympathy for it. You know, just because I can't experience this doesn't mean that I don't understand other people don't. All right? I tend to be very forward. I tend to know my thoughts and feelings. That's me personally. So just because I can't identify with this doesn't mean that I don't understand other people don't. So I'm very sympathetic. Okay? This is why we're here. Tarot is to help. It's a tool. All right? So keep those kind of... I don't understand taking satisfaction in somebody else's misery. I don't understand that. It's weird to me. I don't like it. I don't get off on it. I think it's painful, and I don't like it. I think of all the times I've been through something painful and nobody gave a fuck, or they could have cared less, or they didn't express anything to me when they should have. That's the shit I remember. Where were you for me when I needed you? That's the shit I remember, okay? And that's the shit a lot of people remember when the difficulty's done, and people have learned the lessons that they needed to learn, and they've had the experiences they needed to experience, and you turn around and you take an inventory. Where were you when I could have used a friend or help or assistance, or you said you would show up and you didn't? Where were you? That's the shit I remember. So let's keep that in mind. You know, if you're a cross watcher and you're like, well, how have you helped that Taurus? Like I said, I'm a little different, and I'm happy to be so. I live in the real world, baby. I have real world experiences, and I have real world empathy. Okay. The Page of Wands as the strengths. Don't care for that. Lacking strength, lacking nerve, lacking courage, blocking. Blocking. We think it's the strength to block. Why? Oh, do I dare ask? Because we have doubts, So the idea here is I don't know what I'm doing, so it's best not to say anything at all. Okay. Again, if you could get on board with yourself, a lot of this would resolve, Taurus. A lot of this would resolve. This obviously goes well beyond sexual energy. Don't get me wrong, it's part and parcel of who you are, your earthbound energy, okay? But this obviously goes well beyond that. You don't trust your nerve. You don't trust the fire in you, okay? The idea is because I doubt myself, I'm going to default block. Because I doubt myself, I'm just going to reject it or deny it. It's just easier that way. Again, I understand the method, but you need to understand why. I really need you to take an assessment of your feelings. Oh, the nasty little F word. And I don't mean the 4-letter one. And so I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, baby. I want you to get on board with your feelings. Because you think it's a strength at this point. Because I don't understand it, I'm just going to block it. You would know better what to do if you went out of your way to understand it. Again, get on board with yourself first, okay? It's under your strengths. That means you're reflecting your obstacles that much more, which would explain the magnificence of the Emperor in the obstacles category. Okay. Show me what I need to see, please, for the Emperor. Show me the Emperor, please. Show me that Emperor, please. Show me that Emperor, please. Fuck. Well, that's pretty substantial. Our pride blocks our will. That hard-ass will, honey. That insistence as the Emperor is what's literally blocking you from your happiness. Sexual or otherwise. That insistence. I don't have time for this. I don't want to deal with it. It's uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to deal with it. It's literally blocking you from the happiest card in the deck, the Sun. Oh, it's so... Some of you are very uncomfortable. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, look, I'm not trying to call anybody out. Some of you are extremely uncomfortable with your sexual energy. I mean, a lot. Okay? Some of you are very uncomfortable with your sexual energy. And it shows. You just pull the devil in your obstacles. Capricorn, Leo, Aries. That's not the point. Or it could be. But, especially if you have those placements in your chart. But, that's not good at all. Some of you are extremely uncomfortable with your sexual energy. You downplay it, you discredit it, you know. Sex isn't everything, and I agree with you, it's not everything, but it sure as hell absolutely equates to our relationship value. It has a say. And some of you are extremely uncomfortable with your sexual energy. You just, like, there's no way the sexual energy can lead to that much happiness. I beg to fucking differ, which is why we are here, which is one of the reasons why I do intimate tarot. It plays a huge role. What do you think I'm looking at, honey? Oh my God. It's just better to block it. I understand. I do. This is one of the reasons why I do intimate tarot. It's because, especially in this society, we put that sexual energy on the back burner. It don't mean shit. Does it though? Or doesn't it? Okay, so the emotional connection's everything, right? The spiritual connection's everything. The mental energy's everything. Sex doesn't come into play at all. No, it has absolutely nothing to do with relationship value at all. Doesn't add to it, doesn't take it away. No. That's why we're here. Again, the more we know about ourselves, the better. Some of you simply cannot trust that sexual energy can lead to it. You downplay it, you discredit it, it's going to do me harm. It's the natural attraction you're feeling to someone else. It's... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm sorry, honey. Some of you are so uncomfortable with that sexual energy. That would explain why you block it, you doubt it. Oh my goodness, that's so strong. Show me the outcome, please. Is the Lovers. Show me the outcome, please. Okay, show me the outcome, please. Is the Lovers. Show me the outcome, please. Is the Lovers. It just, for some of you, that sexual energy just makes you so nervous. Just so nervous, and it's so scary, so you block it. Block it. Block it. Block it. Show me the, okay. Nine of Swords. Anxiety, massive anxiety about a lover or a strong connection here. So there it is again, Page of Wands, it's reduced to nothing. Page of Wands reflected a couple of times now. It's literally under your strengths. Reduce it like it means nothing. Take all that passion and all that intensity and all that sexual energy that makes us so uncomfortable. Reduce it to a Page of Wands. We're taking the Lover's energy, which is fantastic, and a divinely guided connection. We reduce it to a Page of Wands. It means nothing. It provokes your anxiety, honey. The connection, the strong, and it doesn't even have to be this person specifically. It could just be in the general sense, okay, of the lovership quality. Anybody who has that kind of next level, that connection that's so strong that sometimes it scares us. It's so immediate and so strong and magnetic that it scares us and repels us and just freaks us out and makes us push it away. I see that shit all the time. And that's why I say it takes strength to accept the Lovers, and it takes as much strength to push it away. Okay? Everybody thinks it's supposed to be easy. It's not. You know what's easy? Four of Wands is easy. That shit's easy. That's basic. The Lovers is the strongest connection you could possibly have. And let me tell you, when confronted with it, people freak the fuck out all the time. It takes strength to accept it. It takes as much strength to reject it. And I'm looking at a Taurus who is used to rejecting it because it's fucking scary. Especially the sexual part. Okay? Ironically, that which would draw us the most is what terrifies us the most. But that's the way it is with the Lover's connection. And it gets reduced to a Page of Wands. It provokes so much anxiety in you, baby. And I fucking hate that for you. I hate it for you. I hate it for you because I want you to experience the magnificence of this. But it doesn't feel safe. It's scary. It's scary. It's overwhelming. And I don't know what the fuck to do with it. So deny it. Reject it. Oh, just in time for your reading. Fucking of course. My neighbors once more praying to Our Lady of Perpetual Lawn Care. It's a Taurus reading! Alright, speaking of which. I don't want this for you. I was hoping it would turn around, but I just think that Emperor energy is proving in your obstacles. I knew it was going to be a bitch as soon as I pulled it. And it is a bitch. We are scared of our sexual feeling. We are scared of that natural inclination. We are scared of the Lover's connection. And I'm not saying, honey, that you're... I'm just saying it's so strong for you, you push it away. And here's the thing. Ironically, your opening, it ain't no thing. And that's what you've been trying to convince yourself this whole time. And that's where this pain is stemming from. It ain't no thing. Yes, it is. It's huge and you're losing it. You're losing it. Look at this. Do you think you can sustain the magnificence of this on this? No. The answer is no. Too much of this mental head shit. I see you trying to compromise with it, make it work, make it stay in your life, but it's not working. Your obstacles are too huge. Somebody, honey, the warmth of this connection is fierce. The sexual energy in this connection is fierce, and you deny it. Okay. I don't want that for you. The whole point of tarot, honey. Okay? First of all, real tarot, real life. If you were hoping for the rainbows, butterflies, and bullshit, other tarot readers do that. There's plenty of them. Okay? I do the real shit around here. I don't do judgment. I'm reading the cards, and I just don't want this for you. I don't. I want you to be able to... I want more for you. That's the Taurus I'm speaking to today. I want more for you. Okay. The whole point is to not see where we've been and where we are, but where we're going, and where you're going fucking sucks. The magnificence and the glorious connectivity here is reduced to ash. Show me. They're already wondering, by the way, if they haven't exited your life, they likely will be. They're just too confused about you, the connection, and what your feelings are, because again, you've been withholding them from what looks like day one. You don't trust it. And I saw the distrust, which for you, every time I see the distrust element, I already more or less know how a Taurus reading is going to go. Because that trust thing is so hard for you. You get so shaky. And I can see where the sexual energy and the warmth energy, the sun energy is so fucking strong for you. That's when the power really started to show up. Not in your opening. No, no, no. This is negotiable. It was in your closing. That is where the real strength of your conviction kicked in. This is all negotiable. This can all change. This is the setting, honey. This is the real opera right here. Okay? I don't want this for you. You have the choice. Tarot does not dictate action. You do. You remember that. Tarot does not dictate action, baby. You do. I don't want you to be this afraid of your sexuality. I don't want you to be this afraid of the connections in your life, because this will be... You get the Lovers once, maybe twice. Lightning does strike twice, after all. Third time, not that I'm aware of. The Empress. Just you, of course. What about the Empress, please? For some of you, March might be a marker, or last March was a marker for some reason. Also, the Empress is the most productive during fall, i.e. the fruits of our labors, so for some of you now. What else, please? What about the Empress? There you are. You can't help but wonder or contemplate the value of the other person. It's a truth you are struggling with. The Empress, the person whom you value a great deal. You struggle with the truth of them, what they mean to you, so forth. That's the whole point. This is the underlying issue, the Ace of Cups, but this is how you deal with it, Ace of Swords. And it's why you fight yourself so much. You're not using this, you're using that. Time frames, please. Any important time frames, please, for Taurus? What are some important time frames, please, here for Taurus? Time. You. That's you, baby. The Hierophant with the Sun. 5 might be of some important value to you. We also have the Sun, which is the formal of 21. Reverse that, 12. So that could be December. That could also be looking at summertime. Okay, or around your birth season. We got a lot of references here. A lot of references here. The warmth of the Sun. You're in your own way from feeling the warmth of the Sun right here. But again, for some of you, your birthday season might be significant this coming year, as well as Leo season. Doesn't have to be. And then also, like I said, December. That's the inverse of 21 is 12. Reflection, dual mirror numbers. Show me what else, please. Honey, there's... The references in tarot is fucking endless. And this is why I forget shit. You know, why do you forget things? Honey, if you had as much shit in my head as you did, you would too. Trust me. Okay? Alright, anything else, please? The Moon, for some of you, Piscean season. A little before or a little after, sideways. Might be of some significance to you. Around Piscean season. That's, what is that? Late February to late March. Then Aries, then yours. Okay? But a little before or after Pisces season. But also, if we could get out of that moon energy, you know? Okay. I don't think we have times for charms. We'll try. If it cuts off, it cuts off. I don't want to go over 40. Intimate tarot should not go on this long. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got fire sign, your earth sign, air sign, Q. You. Prosperity, frog in the mouth.